Hi there. Happy Monday. I'm Dr. Shiroko Sokitch, owner of Heart to Heart Medical Center and the author of the book, Healing When It Seems Impossible: 7 Keys to Defy the Odds. And today I want to talk about your nervous system and things that you can do to help balance your nervous system. A lot of people are having a lot of stress and anxiety these days, and some of it is just the level of stress in our environment and in our world. And some of it is, personal matters and things that are going on in your life, possibly. So, I'm going to give you a couple of little tips, just small little tips that will help you feel more balanced and more grounded. And, acupuncture is an excellent tool because everything in terms of health is about balance. And in Chinese medicine, all of the organs are do things that are beyond the physical things that we're familiar with. Like, for example, the kidneys rule your low back, your knees, your bones, your overall sense of having energy and big transitions in life. And they rule the emotion of fear and the physical matter of your brain. And so when you're super stressed and a lot is going on, so when you say overall sense of having energy, that would be, if you translated it into Western medicine, it would be your adrenal glands. And your adrenal glands help your body deal with stress. And your cortisol is the hormone that helps your body deal with stress. So when there's a lot of stress going on, helping balance your kidneys will help you feel better and help you feel calmer. So, first of all, there is right at the very top of your head, there are 4 acupuncture points. It's called Shizen Kong. So, it's not standard sort of Chinese medicine acupuncture points, but these points are for helping produce peace, and they're for helping you connect your higher self to your body. So, one of the very simple things that you could do is take your fingers and just put them at the very crown of your head, like sort of like this in a square right around the top of your head, and just kind of hold it there and just kind of breathe and hold your fingers at the top of your head. And just breathing can help calm your nervous system, but also holding these points at the top of your head can help you feel more balanced and more grounded and more connected to your higher self. And your higher self is always in the know. So if you're connected to your higher self, you can feel better. So that's one thing that you could do. Just hold the top of your head like this and breathe deeply a few times, and that might help. And then on your ear, so actually on your ear, I have easy to see ears here, but on your ear, imagine that this is an upside down fetus. So this is the head right here, and then this is your spine right here. So you can go along this ridge here. This is your spine. And so if you have symptoms in your body somewhere, you can actually affect those symptoms by massaging your ear in certain locations. So first, the easiest thing to do is to find any tender spots. Now, if you want to understand what the tender spots are, then you can, keep in mind that this is the head here, and then this ridge here is the spine. And if there's this tender spot like right here at the sort of lower end where there's a little notch here, you can press there. That would be your neck. But also this little nub notch here, this is your brain. So you can press on here and it'll help your brain. And if it's tender, then there might be some imbalance going on in your brain. Now, there's also a point up here. So there's like a little V that comes off of, so there's this ridge right here, and then there's a little V that comes off here. And that point is called Shun Mun. That is for calming your nervous system. And I know it's not anywhere near the spine or any of the points that you would think down here would help calm your nervous system. But it is a traditional point for calming your nervous system. So you could press there. If it's tender, then you know that it wants some attention. But it also just calms you down. So you could press on there and massage. You could press the top of your head and massage. And then on your wrist, so there's 2 ligaments that are kind of in the center of your wrist here. And you can go down between these two ligaments and a couple of fingers down from your wrist crease right here. This is another point that's calming for your nervous system. It's also good for when you get car sick. There's wristbands that you can buy that will help with feeling car sick, or when you get sort of overwhelmed with traffic, or feeling like you're on a boat or seasick or things like that. This point right here can help with that. But it also helps when you're super stressed and helps calm your nervous system. So right here, I'm going to show you the ligaments if I can. Right there is the ligaments, and it's between those two ligaments, a couple fingers down. So here's your wrist crease, and it's a couple of fingers down from your wrist crease right here. And you can press on that, and it will help calm your nervous system. So you have three things that are fairly easy to do. The top of your head, like with 4 fingers, the top of your ear, sort of up in here, or any points on your ear that are tender. The internal organs in your ear in here, that's a little more difficult, but any points like along here or along this ridge that are tender will be helpful to help balance your body, balance your nervous system. And then this point at the wrist where you can calm your nervous system. Now there are many, there's over 300 acupuncture points, and there's a lot of ways that we combine acupuncture points. So if you have access to an acupuncturist, or you're one of my patients and you have access to me to come in person, then come have an acupuncture treatment, because it will help balance your body, help your body feel more grounded and connected. And that will help with any sort of tension or stress that's going on. I actually have a series of acupuncture treatments for PTSD, and one of them is that I use quite often for people when they're feeling overwhelmed and there's just too much going on. This series of treatments can help relieve that from your body, so that then it becomes something entirely different. So give us a call if you need help. I'm here to help, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.